So Deryn, this seems like a lot of work. What kind of best practices do you have in terms of planning and managing all of this?
So I would say the thing that we really stress is in the beginning, once you know, kind of determined your evaluation questions and you have your measurement framework and you know your design, is to put together a really detailed evaluation work plan. So your work plan is really going to outline, okay, who are the key people who are involved in implementing the evaluation, and what are the expectations of those individuals? What are their responsibilities? Like, really lay that out in great detail. So if there is a person on staff who's responsible for implementing the evaluation, you have to think about what percentage of that person's time should be dedicated towards evaluation activities versus what percentage of their time is dedicated to their, you know, their kind of day-to-day, like, programmatic activities. You want to also make sure that you schedule in key check-ins along the way to just all the parties that are involved, and they could be the participants, they could be your program staff who are often the ones helping you to collect the data. They could be key stakeholders, it could be your board, whoever is kind of has a stake or is partly responsible and has some type of expectation in the evaluation. You want to have check-ins with them. Is the evaluation going according to plan? Is there something wrong with the data collection, right? So, you know, maybe you realize, you know, we were supposed to collect data during this activity, but it just not, like, if something happened and it got derailed, and things just does not go as planned. So what are we gonna do? You need to have a check-in. So if you're collecting data, it's a really good opportunity to kind of check in and have, like, we call them validation meetings. So it's an opportunity for you to sit and think about, okay, these are the results and kind of these are the preliminary findings that we're seeing already. Let's talk about them. Is this what we would expect? Is it not what we expect? What are some things then that we need to think about? Are there other, now that we've answered some questions, do we have more that we need to kind of answer later on? So this just gives you an opportunity to make sure that you're still on track and that you're definitely getting the information that you want to get. Sometimes you could realize, even when you're collecting data, for whatever reason, a lot of people are skipping question number 10 on the survey. Why is that? Is this a good opportunity for us to rethink that question and revise it? Are people not understanding what we're asking? So it's really, really important for you to just have periodic check-ins. That really helps to make an evaluation go much more smoothly. Another thing to think about when you're planning and implementing evaluation is if you have an external evaluator, don't just hire that person and then take a step back. Like, even if you have an external evaluator, you as the program staff, you hold the knowledge, right? You hold the experience and the expertise of your program. The evaluator doesn't if they're an external evaluator. So it's really important that the evaluation is a collaborative process between an external evaluator and the rest of the staff or key stakeholders that are involved in the program or initiative.
I think that's great. I think we're always looking for ways anyway to involve program staff, people on the ground, to get them more engaged, board members for that matter. I think it's a really great way to kind of have those conversations. Yeah. And one of the things we see about evaluation is that it provides kind of a neutral space to have what can be kind of sometimes contentious conversations.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's great, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think we're done. Hooray!